Hello. Good Tuesday morning. Melissa, you're part of the BNB Spice Club of the month. Fun stuff. I'm gonna go pee first and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Let me see if I can pull up the comments. Hey. Are you happy for your new kitchen? Yeah, I've been here for over 100 days, so it's not really new, but I am happy for it. I'm very grateful for this new space. Did the rescue remedy work on Fred? It certainly did something because I've been sleeping way better these past few days, so the $33 that I paid for it was worth it. Happy birthday, Melissa Redman. And, cool. So, hi, Japan. I will be eating a medley of stuff. So, part of my new freelance medley of work is I am writing some newsletters that go out every week to Burlap and Barrel's subscribers, I guess. And, I guess, am I spoiling something? But anyway, I have to write a feature on the five spice blend that just dropped. So I'm gonna be tasting it, and I figured it'd be fun to have virtual people join me because, I don't know, I just like tasting stuff with y'all. So I'm a lonely person too. Welcome to the Lonely Tuesday Club. Hello, Canada. Yeah, I'm still really tired. Actually, am I allowed to show you guys drugs on YouTube? Maybe not. I won't. I don't want to get banned. But I did go to like a little weed pop-up market in Manhattan this weekend, and one of my farm school classmates was there, and her name is Emily, and she basically grows these like heritage weed varietals in the Hudson Valley, and she was selling them there, and I bought one and I smoked it last night, and it wiped me out. Like, I knocked out immediately. So pretty great, pretty great stuff. I'm gonna pull up my little notes app on my computer, and then we'll start tasting and smelling and writing notes. How can you sign up for the newsletter? I think you just go to burlapandbarrel.com and you sign up for their newsletter somewhere. I don't actually know how I did it, but I'm pretty sure it's really easy because I'm signed up for it now. And maybe the company could see all the new subs you brought in and give you more money. It's a small company. It's a skeleton crew, bootstrapped and all. But this is a spice. It comes from Hanoi, Vietnam. It has star anise, cinnamon, ginger, chili pepper, clove, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Black pepper, cardamom, fennel seed, prickly ash peppercorn. So it's actually 9 spice. That's hilarious. Okay. Well, that's the first thing we're gonna write. It is very heavy on the star anise. Mmm. Celery and fennel. The morning after smoking, I'm a little bit like laggy. I think you can see it in my face too. It feels like I'm tired but rested, if that makes sense. Okay, so we'll just try this in a few applications. I'm going to apply it to heat as well as sprinkle it onto things. I'm probably going to sprinkle it onto some Cheerios that I bought from Trader Joe's. Tax write-off, $2. I'm probably going to make a little bit of a split pea soup to see how it turns up in heat and oil. And I stole a corn muffin from Grandma. I didn't steal it from her. She doesn't like sweets. She wasn't going to eat it. And I figured we can apply it as a sprinkle on this freshly not fresh corn muffin. Maybe a little bit of butter and see how it incorporates into a compound butter. And just see how the fats bloom. So let me write all of those down. Split pea soup, cereal, Cheerio, corn muffin, butter. Did I say anything else? I don't know if I said anything else. We're gonna taste that on its own too. Oh, maybe I'll put it in some yogurt just to see the different flavor profiles. I have some grapes. I can dip it into apples. This is all just like a learning experience to see how the flavors melt together, if they go at all. I could even, wow, you know what I can do? I did not get to work out today yet, but it's very slippery outside because we had snow yesterday and it's kind of gross and slushy. But I could try to put it into protein powder and see that how that tastes, huh? We'll try it in some milk. Sounds good. We're ready. Let's do this. First thing I'm gonna do is clear the split pea soup out of the pot so I can cook it. Wait, I'm curious, does anybody else who's watching this live right now use burlap and spices? And if so, what are your thoughts? Hi, Maine. 5 spice. Oh, and black tea. Oh, look at you writing my newsletter for me. That's a great idea. Oh my gosh, let's try some chai. Let's make some chai with this. Fun. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Okay, Melissa, unfortunately, all the newsletters are not signed. They're anonymous because Burlap and Barrel's branding is to focus on the product and not on the team members. If we focus on any person at all, it's on the partner growers and farmers who actually produce this product from the ground up. So. You and me, baby, we're ghostwriters. We're the brains. We're the soul. I'm going to chop up an onion and some garlic. And I'm going to do it right here because you're telling me the reception here is better than elsewhere. So I'm going to trust you on that. mean, cinnamon rolls? Hell yeah. Of course. I'm not gonna make cinnamon rolls for the sake of this newsletter. That's a huge lift that I'm not ready to commit to, and I don't get paid enough to do. But that's a great idea. I'll write that down. Hey, Freddie. You making you love food, don't you? You making an appearance? Yeah? Wow, he knows, look at him. He knows right where to sit. Holy shit, this cat was born for the camera. Freddie, you know exactly where to sit. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost stepped on your tail and I pushed you away. Won't be the first time I did that. This is the Pixel 2 XL riding off of the hotspot on the 6A. Is it blurry for folks? Sounds like it might be. Should have cleaned my kitchen before I let you guys in. Oh well. Yes? Okay. We're gonna go in with some oil. And we're going to bloom a little bit of this spice. Smells good. Going with our onion. Look at that color already. Fred cries a little bit, but his voice has dimmed a lot and he's allowed me to sleep. He likes to sleep on the shoe mat outside in the hallway, literally the dirtiest possible square foot he could do. But if that's what the boy wants, then that's what the boy wants, I guess. I'm just chopping up some garlic now. I can't really let you see Fred and, well, actually maybe I can. Boop, 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 boop. Wow, look at that. Look at that. You get both Fred and food. Oh, it almost smells like a very warm curry right now. Okay. We're gonna let that cook, and in the meantime, as that cooks, what I'm going to do is to start on our chai. So for our chai, I'm going to add in a little bit of sugar. These I also took from Grandma because they give it to her, but she doesn't drink sugar. I'm gonna go in with 3 packets, so about 3 teaspoons, I guess. And we'll go in with, I don't know how much, maybe a teaspoon? A scant teaspoon? That smells good. We're gonna heat it a little bit on the stove. Tablespoons of tea. Make it extra strong so that none of us will sleep. Okay, we're gonna let that toast a little bit. And then I'll get my milks ready. Gonna use all of Grandma's milk. She's been having a lot of nosebleeds. I don't know what's really going on, except maybe the air inside her room is super dry. I burnt this a little bit, but it's okay. So she's been telling me that the milk elevates her internal body heat. It's a very Chinese, like, traditional medicine kind of belief that you have foods that cool you and foods that heat you, and she says the milk is heating her up too much, so she's making me take home all of the milk. So now we have Grandma's milk and Grandma's sugar. Ooh, that is an insanely floral chai smell. Sugar, tea, spice, toast, floral. What are we smelling here? Almost like incense. Now we will let it boil. Oh, our sugar is burning. Great. Let's go in with our milk. You want milk? Is that why you're here? You smelled milk? Okay, ready? Is it good? You like Grandma's milk? You got a little milk stash going there, bud. You look cute. Looking real cute there. How was that? How was second breakfast? Was it satisfactory? Hi, Ohio. I'm going to rinse out the milk containers with a little bit of water to both clean them and to add a little bit of water to our chai because all milk is delicious, but it can be a little heavy. Just depends on what you're feeling that day. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Hi. You want more? I think it's going to give you diarrhea a little bit if you drink too much, bud. Let's take a break. Let's take a break. You drink my milk and you don't let me pay you? What is this deal? Silly little monster. Wow, no. What a little fuckboy. What a little fuckboy. Men, am I right? All they know how to do is take. All you do is take, Fred. Green thing on the stove? Oh, it's paper. Holding Grandma's muffin. Look at him. Oh, you can't see him. Look at him. Freddy. Okay, so let's have a taste of this spice now. It's a little bit soapy. Slightly grainy. Whoa! Huh. Tastes salty upon impact. Whoa. This is amazing. I've never had something so savory like this before. Huh. Fascinating. Guys, what a fascinating mix. The 5 spice, that's actually 9 spice. It's not soapy on the texture, it's soapy on the smell. The smell, you know how cilantro can feel soapy to some people? That's what it's giving me. It's very reminiscent of celery, fennel, and cilantro. If I want to go fancy, we can use the word sapophonic. Or, yes? I need to Google that later. There is a word for it. That makes you sound less like you're trying to sell body wash and more like you're trying to sell food. But, you know, words. The first thing I'm gonna try is a little grape, I think. We are going to just split this grape apart, like so, and I will dip it in here. Wow. Interesting. Don't know what that's adding. Certainly something. Ooh. Just making sure my milk doesn't burn on the bottom of that pot. Okay. Let's do it this way. Whoa, that's insane. It makes it taste like a Asian rice cracker. Wow. Tastes like an Asian rice cracker. It almost makes it taste like tamari a little bit. So we're going to put this in and we're going to add a little bit of milk, I think. Really hype it up, you know? Really want to suss out these flavors. You're not getting any more milk. I'm sorry, buddy. No. I gave you a lot for your little bidet. No. Because I don't want to deal with the you know, poopies. Look at how sad his little rump is. Okay, I'm not really a fan of that. I was a fan of just on the cereal, but with the milk, it's very confusing because I just wanted I wanted the Five Sides to work a little bit more sweetly, but it's giving off a very strong savory vibe. But I think it would do really great on popcorn. You're absolutely right. Which is why we are about to make a little compound butter with Grandma's little tab of butter that she keeps using as lotion. I have to take this away from her because she's been having those nosebleeds and she insists on using this instead of the 4 other lotions I've given her up her nose. And I'm like, Grandma, do not put this shit up your nose. But she doesn't listen to me, so the only way I can make sure she doesn't use it on her nose is to take it away from her. So it goes. So it goes. We're gonna use a little chopstick to do the little swishy swish. But and now I have to think about what to put this shit on. Oh, you know what? Erin gave me that leftover purple white rice that I'm still working through. I can heat up some of that and mix this into there. Does anybody just eat buttered rice? What's rose oil? Is that the same as rose hip oil? This is the weirdest breakfast session I've ever had, honestly. Gonna microwave this. Our chai is brewed. You want some rice? Ready? Not interested. That's fine. I wonder what is making this taste so flavorfully salty. It's fascinating me. Maybe the ginger. I think we gotta go a little heavy on the butter. You know? Get it, get it. Yeah, the ginger and the prickly ash together, I think, make it very savory. It's very fascinating to me. How lovely. That's a really good compound butter. I'm gonna add a little more in here just to hype up the flavors for my tasting notes. But this would go so well on a sourdough, like a crunchy, freshly baked sourdough. My God, it would be amazing. I live like, I'm basically neighbors with one of the co-founders. I'm game for that. Tastes great. A little grape as palate cleanser. Fascinating, guys. Fascinating. Wow. Okay. I don't want the rest of this. It's delicious, but I need to save my palate for other things. Don't judge me, I'm dumping it back in the leftover container to eat later. All right, yogurt is next. Freddie, why do you have to hide? Like, oh my God. What a hilarious cat. You're so funny, Fred. You're too funny. Yogurt. 5 spice. We are experimenting. Ooh, ooh. I'm adding a little bit of pickled onions and carrots. The yogurt is plain yogurt. So, to Melissa's point, BNB is obviously not afraid of employing advocates of strong unionized workforces, or they would not be working with me. They know that I got fired. But as it stands, their budget is not big enough right now for me to make video content to show off all the spices, but we are going to push out small clips of applications. I will be shooting them. We'll see how many I get done, but again, it's a pretty bootstrapped company. It's small, and they just don't have the budget to pay me for all of that content up front. But we're working it out. They're really nice people. They do a good job of, you know, paying farmers equitably, and they're all about highlighting farmers, and that's what we want to see more of, right? Unfortunately, there's a lot of roadblocks to doing everything all at once, but that is really nice. Yogurt dip. Savory yogurt dip with crunchy chopped pickles. All right, let us take a look at the soup. Hi, Romania. So there is a licorice flavor in Five Spice, but like if you put it in stuff, it kind of just melts into your ingredients. I would like to state up front, they did not pay me to make this tasting video. This live is just not sponsored. This live, I'm just doing this because I have to write a newsletter and I wanted to taste along with you. Okay. Chai time? Chai time. Oh, you like Fred in the background. There you go. There's a little bit of Freddie in the background. I can't understand how it tastes salty either, but that's what's good about using fresh, well-grown spices, is sometimes it has so much flavor that your brain just registers it as intensity of abundance, you know? Like salt heightens everything, but if your original ingredient is already heightened, then maybe what you're tasting isn't saltiness, but rather just really popping flavor. I am such a good salesman. Am I not? That definitely just went on my new phone. Copenhagen. This is why I have to be careful who I shell myself out to. Do you understand? I am so good at convincing myself and other people that if I get paid by the wrong people to sell shit, I will get paid by the wrong people to sell the wrong shit. So it's a slippery slope. Thankfully, I'm not like in starvation mode where I have to pay attention to, you know, just selling my body to the meat grinder once again. I'm okay just taking on freelance gigs for now to pay up living expenses. I'm not gonna worry too much about like stacking up savings because I'm very tired and I really don't see a point in making more money for the future. I'm just gonna make enough money for the present so I can survive as should be. Interesting. I need a little more sugar, I think. The tea might have been too strong. It's pretty bitter. I can crash in your place in Jersey. We're in Jersey. You got good pizza there? Thank you, fanboys. I like how colorful my fridge is too. Okay, tell you what. I'm not a fan of using this in chai. I don't think there is enough lightness in like cardamom. Cardamom has more of a sweet, cooling, fragrant, floral scent that I love in my chai, but cardamom is the third to last ingredient in here. Yes, there is cinnamon and ginger and black pepper and clove, which are all ingredients that I love in my chai mix, but I think I personally would want more cardamom. Yeah, I hate the New York Times. Pete Wells wrote that review, didn't he, with that fucking headline. Pete Wells can go, I'm not gonna say it. Not gonna say it, but I don't like Pete Wells. I'm not a fan. Lagaya Michon, on the other hand, love her. Oh yeah, that tea is way too strong. I diluted it with ice cube and it is delicious. But I still would say that I want a more cardamom heavy mix in my chai. It's not bad, for sure. It's nice, but as I've stated earlier, it's very savory, I think. So if you're looking for like a sweet chai, this might be a little confusing, but it's delicious. I am so caffeinated right now. I really needed this after my weed session last night. It's waking me up. Okay, the final frontier is gonna be protein powder and corn muffin. I hope you're enjoying this brunch. protein powder. We're gonna go with vanilla protein powder, yes. Do cats have shoulders? You guys are funny. He's such a fiend for milk. He wants milk so bad. Freddie, you are a little milk whore. That's my new nickname for you. Milk whore. This protein blend has yes, it does have stevia. But as far as I can tell, it has the least aftertaste of all of my protein powders, which is why I chose this one. Thanks for joining me in the puttering around. No, I'm putting just 5 spice in the protein powder. Weird. It makes it taste a little bit like cocoa, but not. Like chicory. A little bit like chicory coffee. They are leggings. These are not jeans. I do not fit into skinny jeans. You know why? Because any skinny jeans that can fit my thigh will not fit my waist, unfortunately. I have fat thighs. So the waist is always like too big on the skinny jeans. If my legs can go through them, the waist is too big. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Okay, that is pretty good. Muffin time? Muffin time. Still got a little bit of butter. Your girl is so caffeinated right now. That tea was way too strong. Look at me being an influencer. These are Marika? I don't know how to say it. Marika. I buy them off of Amazon. I do like a search every 2 weeks and I see what leggings go on sale and I only buy it when they're like less than $16. No joke. I've not bought a single pair that's more than 16 bucks. I just wait for them to go on sale. Amazon will put different colors and I guess models. What do you call different kinds? But anyway, yeah, they'll cycle through sales on Amazon. So, all right, muffins. I think that was a little too much caffeine in my system, honestly. I'm kind of starting to get a little bit jittery. That's a pretty good muffin. Grandma, you're missing out. We'll put some of this butter. That's pretty delightful. Ooh, makes it pop. Wow. Oh, hell yeah. I highly recommend it in a corn muffin. Because corn is like that perfect halfway point between sweet and savory. Corn muffins, like sweet and savory androgyny, fits really well. Woo! Oh God, black tea, guys. It's not good for me. This much, too much. Jittery. My hands are actually a little bit jittery. Flavor androgyny, I mean, I use it all the time. That might be my favorite application out of the ones that we've done today. That and the Cheerios, for sure. I am very sensitive to caffeine. If I drink coffee, 80% chance I will have an anxiety episode. Wow. Corn muffin. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? We're gonna do is finish our protein shake, finish our chai, and try the soup. And then I'm gonna go off and live my life, I guess. Um, I think if you're the type who like really tannic wines and really astringent teas, you might love this blend in your chai. It just has a certain kind of like adult sophistication to it that I think other five spices tend to be like more friendly in the way that you know, a Pixar Disney movie might be appropriate for PG age group. This one is more of like a not quite rated R. It's not like it's scandalous or anything. It just has an edge to it that makes you feel a little bit more dashed. Does that make sense? I don't think it makes sense. Never mind, I'm just bullshitting too much. Sometimes my bullshit makes sense, sometimes it don't. I think the yogurt is safe to eat if you know when the container got opened and that no contaminants gets into it. Nice little loose mushy soup. This is me refusing to use another spoon, and so I'm using this half teaspoon to fish it out. Yesterday I was testing with black mustard seeds and I made some almond brittle with black mustard seeds in it. Can you see that? I like it. And I'm gonna shill again. I think this might be the best black mustard seed I've ever tasted. But you'll read the newsletter on Thursday. Oh, I didn't salt this, did I? Whoops! Ha! Ha ha! We love it. So if you Google peanut brittle recipe on Delish, that's my recipe. That's basically the recipe that I use for the almond brittle. You just substitute out the peanuts for the almonds or whatever other nut you want, and base recipe is the same. So just the recipe is on the website, ready for you. Freddie's back. I think you just go on burlapandbarrel.com and you probably click a link somewhere. I can't show you guys right now because I'm on a hotspot and I don't want this live to like go off the wayside, but you know. Whoa, that was a scream. Yeah, this is definitely giving a little bit of curry vibes, but I'm trying to distinguish what this flavor is. You know, is there coriander in here? But it tastes like it. You know what's fascinating? Once I added the salt in, it made the soup taste way sweeter. When you eat mixed nuts, do you save your favorite for last? Oh my gosh, I used to. I think I went through phases. I used to love almonds, and then I used to love cashews. I hated Brazil nuts. I always fed it to the squirrels. It's pretty good. I went back for a second bite, and I think I like this. I'm still trying to pinpoint what word I can use for this flavor, though. Words are important, especially when you can't taste the thing I'm talking about. Oh. 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 I got it. It reminds me of cured meat, like a cured sausage, like almost like soppressata. Is soppressata usually made with like herbs and seeds studded inside? I feel like there's a salami that has herbs and seeds studded. Yeah, I think you're right, Melissa. Melissa, you need to come work for Burlap and Barrel. I think it is the fennel. Wow. Fascinating. How to use greens on food? Moringa? I haven't cooked with moringa a lot. What do you mean how to use greens on food? Girl, my philosophy is anything can be anything in food. Like, how do you use something? You just use it, right? You decide for you if you like it. How to use it's food is my philosophy, and I'm not trying to like argue with you or like clap back at you. I'm not intending that, although my tone might sound like it, but my brain is really just like, it's food. What would happen if you put these two foods together? Like, my whole way of cooking is just a constant experimentation of what works and what doesn't for me. But what doesn't work for me might work for you, and vice versa. So it's a very personal journey, which is why I'm always like so I always feel a lot of internal pushback when people ask me, June, can you show me how to make this or how to use this. And I'm just like, I don't really know much more about this specific ingredient than you do. But what I am maybe more willing to do and more open to doing is to fuck with it, you know? So my general philosophy is just like, go ahead and fuck with it. And then report back and share it with us. It could be like this kind of scattered group projects of sorts where you just do your thing and tell us if it worked for you or if it didn't work for you, and then we just like all learn together, which I find the most fascinating. One of my favorite parts about making Budget Eats was reading the comments on those videos and learning so much about not only how to pronounce something correctly in that mother language, or what the traditional uses for something is, or you know, like alternative ways of using it in other cultures than the one that I was thinking of. It's all very educational, and food is universal, especially in a globalized economy that we have right now. So sopressata isn't a sausage, but I didn't Sonia, I don't know if that's a different word, because I'm thinking of like Italian sopressata, spelled Sopressata. Maybe there's another one. Turkish oregano. I think I have some, actually. Yeah, maybe we'll use this another time. This one came from Denizli. I don't know how to pronounce that. Turkey. Oregano. Fun, huh? Cool peeps. I got to go. Thank you so much for joining me and Freddie. And we wish you a very Merry Christmas, since we finally have snow. Have a good day.